Yo, what's up, gamers? So, I walked into the breakroom today, and Gary from IT has turned the whole room into a tiny arcade basketball court. The trash can is the hoop, there's painter's tape all over the floor for a three-point line, it's crooked, but I'm not judging, and there's a stack of NBA 2K Playgrounds 2 copies sitting on a chair, like the world's saddest bench rotation. So unlike Gary, why does the breakroom look like an arcade basketball cabinet got audited by maintenance? And he just says, I'm preserving local multiplayer. And that's when it clicks. NBA 2K Playgrounds 2 online services are ending on August 20th, 2026, but the game itself is not completely dying. It is becoming offline only. So before we get into this, do me a favor, hit like, subscribe, and tell me down in the comments below. Would you buy NBA 2K Playgrounds 2 physical just for offline arcade basketball? Or is it not worth it once online play is gone? And now I'll welcome you back to the You Can Buy, the series where we check what still works, what disappears, what physical copies actually mean, and whether the fine print is about to dunk your wallet into the mop bucket. So let's grab a mop, because I'm gonna need your help figuring out if NBA 2K Playgrounds 2 is still worth buying, or if Gary just turned the break room into a shutdown tournament with a trash can and unresolved server grief. First off, this is not regular NBA 2K. This is not the serious basketball sim where you spend 20 minutes adjusting sliders, then miss a layup and blame the animation system. No, this is NBA 2K Playgrounds 2, the arcade basketball. 2-on-2, fast matches, huge dunks, big head, wild animations, roster unlocks, and the kind of energy where somebody says, one more game, and then suddenly the pizza is cold, the controller battery is dead, and Gary is screaming about a missed block like he lost custody of the vending machine. The value here is not realism, the value is quick matches, local fun, goofy basketball, and couch chaos. That matters because when the server shut down, the online side goes away, but the arcade basketball part still has a pulse. So here's what's actually happening. On August 20th, 2026, the online services for NBA 2K Playgrounds 2 shuts down. That means the connected part of the game gets benched for good. The digital purchases are already gone, the game has been delisted from the PlayStation Store, the Xbox Store, the Nintendo eShop, and Steam. Existing owners should still be able to re-download it, but if you are a new buyer now, physical copies are the cleanest way in. Now this is important because this is not like Apex Legends on original Switch, where the version becomes unplayable, NBA 2K Playground still works offline. So this is not a full funeral, it is the online playground getting locked after dark. After August 20th, the question is not, can you still play it? The question is, what kind of game are you buying after the Wi-Fi gets benched? And once those online services shut down, anything that needs the servers goes with it. Online multiplayer, online matchmaking, online 4-player matches, online leaderboards, online challenges and events, online progression or rewards tied to servers, user-created or shared content that needs a connection, the in-game shop, and microtransactions. All of that gets ejected from the core. No online playground, no matchmaking, no leaderboards, no more Gary making excuses swearing he would have won if the lag didn't trip him at half court. That part is done, and that matters because this was not just a little side button on the menu, online play was part of the full playground experience. So if you're buying this for online competition, stop right there because that hoop is coming off the wall. But here's the good news, NBA 2K Playgrounds 2 does not become a dead disc, the offline game survives. You still have Exhibition, Exhibition 3-point contest, NBA season, Court editor, local couch co-op, single player progression, and roster unlocks you already have or can earn online. That is a huge difference. Apex on original Switch loses the whole door, NBA 2K Playgrounds 2 just loses the online bouncer. The party gets smaller, but somebody forgot to unplug the arcade machine. So if you want couch co-op, solo arcade basketball, or a cheap physical game that still does something after shutdown, there's still a real game here. It just becomes a local arcade basketball toy box with the Wi-Fi ripped out. Now let's talk prices, because this is where the buyer guide actually matters. Right now Xbox One is a bargain bin slam dunk. Used copies are sitting around $5 to $15, with a lot of them under $8 to $10. New Xbox One copies are around $7.50 to $22, and many are still under $12 with coupons. That is an easy value pick. PS4 is a little higher, but it's still reasonable. Used copies are around $10 to $15. New copies are usually around $14 to $25. Still fine. Not amazing, but not Gary put it behind glass and caught it rare. Then there's the Nintendo Switch. This is more expensive, with used complete copies are around 17 to 20 bucks, and new copies are closer to $40 to $45. And here's my price rule. Under 10 bucks, this is an easy pickup. 10 to 15 still sounds reasonable. 20 plus? Only worth it for the Switch or a sealed copy you specifically want for your collection. But over 25 to 30 on Xbox or PS4? I say skip it. Do not let somebody sell you arcade basketball like it belongs in a glass case next to a signed vending machine hot dog, because it's not worth it. And here's the brighter side of things. The Switch version has one big thing going for it. It's a real cartridge, not code in a box, not a cardboard coupon pretending to be physical media, a real cartridge. The full game is on the cart, and the surviving offline modes can be played from that cartridge. No giant mandatory download for the base game, and that is a preservation win. This is where NBA 2K Playgrounds 2 beats the cardboard ghost stories. Now, quick warning on the money side, the in-game shop and microtransactions go away with the online services, so do not spend money on packs or currency now. Once the servers shut down, the connected shop features are done. This is not an investment, this is throwing lunch money into a basketball hoop somebody is already unscrewing from the wall. But completionists actually get good news here. All trophies and achievements can still be earned offline. No online only trophy, no online only achievement, no platinum getting stuffed into a server closet and forgotten next to Gary's spare Ethernet cables. So the servers can leave, but your completion run does not get tackled into the parking lot. So here's the final verdict. If you want online multiplayer, skip it. If you want a cheap offline arcade basketball game, buy it cheap. If you find the Xbox One copy under $10, that is the easiest pickup. If you find the PS4 copy around $10 to $15, it's still reasonable. And if you want the Switch versions, just know used complete copies around 17 to 20 can make sense, especially because it is a real cartridge. But do not chase overpriced sealed Xbox or PS4 copies just because the servers are ending. That is not collecting, that is panic buying with a scoreboard. Well, that's all I got. I gotta bounce before Gary tries to install a backboard on the coffee machine and cause it local infrastructure. But before I go, do me a favor. Hit like, subscribe for more You Can Buy breakdowns, and let me know in the comments down below. Would you buy NBA 2K Playgrounds 2 physical for offline arcade basketball? Or is it not worth it once the online playground closes? This is Scruffy the Janitor signing off. Peace out.